In this video, we're going to take a look at alternate library for assertions. It's called AssertJ. So far in the course, we've been looking at the standard JUnit assert. You can see there on line 26, I'm doing a simple assert that coming back from the controller index that we are getting a string, all lowercase index. We do several assertions here, just different methods showing you how to use the JUnit assert equals. Now I'm going to jump over to Chrome, and this is the home page of AssertJ. I'm not going to get into a lot of the details about AssertJ in this course. It is very, very feature rich. I probably could do an entire section on AssertJ. For the course here, I'm going to encourage you to check out AssertJ. It is very popular. It's actually still a lot of active development happening on it. You can do some really, really interesting stuff with it as far as the assertions that you can provide. Highly suggest you go through and check out its capabilities because it is very, very feature rich. But for the purpose of this course, I just want to show you, make you aware that there's alternate things that you can do. And you can see here, you're doing assert that, and then you have a number of methods there right at the middle half of the screen there. So it is very feature rich, but I'm only going to get into showing you how to set it up to use it in conjunction with JUnit. So that's going to be the goal there. I'm not going to go through every assertion method here, but it is very, very feature rich, and it is a nice tool to use if you have more complex assertions. So let's jump back over to IntelliJ, and I'm going to come into the POM, and what we need to do is add in a new dependency, and we want the AssertJ core, and IntelliJ is suggesting 3.10, I believe 3.11.1 is out. So what's happening is IntelliJ is looking at my local Maven cache for that. And we can see down here, IntelliJ is rescanning the project, and it did go out there and find the 311. And we don't need that in everything, so we're going to scope that to the test scope and bring that in. And now we can come back over here, and we can do like so, and you can see it's red. And we are going to import a static method. And you can see it's giving us some different options here. We are going to do assertions, assert that, and bring that in. And now what we can do is take this controller, like so. Now you can see all the different assertions that we can do. And we just want to do is equal, like so. Now if I go ahead and run this test here, see, let's take a moment to compile, and now it runs. So now we have these top, let me highlight this. The ones that I've highlighted with the cursor, those are JUnit assertions, and then that final assertion there on line 33, that is an AssertJ assertion. So not uncommon to mix and match. If you're going to be using an assertion library like AssertJ, I tend to try to use it generally rather than mixing, but people do mix them all the time, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. As to which is better, it is very capable. You can do some really neat stuff with it and get comfortable with it, so I don't not recommend it. Depends on the development team that you're on. Some people might hate it. Some people might really like it, so it is an option that I wanted to make you aware of.